and welcome to We're All Wednesday, ain't we? My name is FM Dale, and OMG, guys, we are continuing in the way that we were last time. We are flying. We cannot be stopped. We probably can be stopped. If anyone's going to stop us, it's today. It's Bournemouth. And guys, this has been outrageous. I've said to you before, maybe this is the way that we need to keep continuing this game, because this is the only way. Maybe we stay in the Championship forever and ever, and we love it. We love it here. It's been absolutely lovely. Gally! We left you on the 4-1 win against Swansea. We came out of that and we scored 4 again. We were on TV at Barnsley, away from home as well, which makes it even sweeter. Birch, Fagacha coming at you, and then Jose Alberto Marin. He came off the bench, he got 2, and I tell you what, it was like Christmas. It's like Christmas had come early. We came out of that to another 1-0 win against Wigan. Marin again. He came off the bench to get the winner as well. It made it even sweeter. A 3-0 after that against Cardiff. Fagacha coming at you again. Harvey Vale also helped us out with 2 goals. We did get Ethan Ennis sent off in that game. He did start that game. We played quite a weak team if you want to look over to the right-hand side. Hazard was in goal. Coombs, Thior, East, Chuckmack, Vale, Ivanov, Cavallo, Ennis, Norman, and Fagacha up front. And Fagacha got an 8.8 in that game. He was unbelievable. A goal for him and an assist. Did incredibly well. Anyway, we came out of that, and the last game we played was just against Sunderland then, and it was 2-1. They went 1-0 up with Agadello, if you remember the man, the myth, the legend. I keep saying man, myth, legend. He was not a man, myth, or a legend for us way back when. But he did score 5 goals for us in that little spell that he had. A very unproductive spell, let's be honest. But doesn't matter. He scored for Sunderland, but we came back. Jordan Birch, Fabio Cavallo, 2-1 win, which leads us into today's game against Bournemouth. And Bournemouth is still second in the league. We've got Bournemouth away, and we also have bottom of the league, Birmingham away. And it's that kind of thing with Football Manager, isn't it? I'm sure you're agreeing with me here that you're more worried about playing the team bottom of the league than you are the team in second. They're in second at the moment, Bournemouth with 44. We're in top with 53. Still not lost a game this season. We are 21 games in. We've got 2 more games, these 2 games actually, to get halfway through the season without losing. So that would be dreamy. Still, as we look at the players on this board, still those 3. Get out of it. Who do you think you are? These 3, Cuckoo, Bree and Vasquez, still the best players in the league right there. But Bree will not be playing in the next game. He is suspended. So that leaves us a little bit weak maybe down the right-hand side. When it comes to picking teams, now we have 2... Well, the whole back line, normally when Bree is playing, is a beautiful curve. You know that we work well together, green lines. You know what I'm talking about. Well, normally down the right-hand side, Bree and Sibley have it. And now down the left-hand side, Cancelo and Birch have it. So that's great. We already have Vasquez and Cuckoo who like working together as well, which helps at the back. But of course, we start in goal with Hazard. Coombs is playing right back today. Vasquez, Cuckoo, Cancelo finish the back line. Sibley playing in the right wing spot, Birch left wing. In the 2 midfield positions, we have Neto and we have Sarr today. Carvalho just in front of those. And of course, Fagacha coming at you for the next games or so, as Bournemouth's team looks like this. Radu in goal, goalkeeper Pozo as well. Caceres. You see, they are a good team. This is why they're not losing games. Matt Target is in there. Bruno Costa. Pellegrini, who we tried to sign, and Ollie Watkins, who at the start of the season they said was the best player in the league. So that is a very tough team that we've got to go up against today. But we can do it. Kick off. It makes such a big difference going into a game this season saying, you know what, we can do it. Last season, we couldn't do that. Last season, so many performances were just, I'm not sure. It's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult. This season, we're going into games going, you know what, boys? I think we can get a result here if we play at our top. Well, I'll tell you what, we're not playing at our top yet. Bournemouth are all over us. 3 shots, 1 on target, and we haven't even got forward yet. And we're starting from the goalkeeper. Hopefully this will be our first attack, and our first attack will be glorious. We'll see as Birch plays it back to Sarr. Sarr over the top to Cancelo. He's trying to take his man on. Can't do it at 34. But we've got the ball back. Sibley, Carvalho. Birch isn't going to be able to get onto that as Pozo gives it to the goalkeeper. But we have taken it back as well. We're still deep inside the Bournemouth half. As Sibley to Carvalho. Carvalho through to Sibley. He's got who's yours. He does. Louis Sibley, who's not been the best, I've got to say, in the last couple of games, to the point where he was on the verge of being taken out of the team today. No, we kept him in, and this is why. He's gone and got us the first goal of the game. Beautiful play between him and Carvalho. Played him beautifully, kept his run going, and he leaves the keeper for dead. 1-0 Wednesday. Back for them. And you know what? It's one of those. Bournemouth are really good going forward. Pellegrini and also with, I was going to say Watkins, but it's actually Christian Conte who has scored the goal at the back post. Not great defending from Combs. He is our weakest link, to be honest. So the right back there should do better. Doesn't, but he's learning. He's learning. As long as we don't lose today, that's the important thing. We have been second best. We continue to be second best as they come forward here. Well, actually, they're going all the way back to come forward. As Pozo, can we take it off? And we do. Birch, I tell you what, if he played that early, he didn't play it early. And Birch had to play that early. If he'd have played that early, we had a ball over the top there. And Fagaccia was through, but we didn't play it quick enough. He is through anyway. Somehow, good save from Radu in the goal there. But we are coming forward. It's nice to have a chance just before half-time as Sibley whips it in and he can't do enough with it. And Cuckoo tries to cover up. Sibley's offside and that's the end of that. In fact, it's the end of the half. 1-1. We need to up our game. Kick off for the second half. Just told them exactly what I said to you. We need to up our game. It didn't overly make a difference to them. So we'll see if it helps us in the second half. They're coming forward, and that's not where we need them. Conte again on Combs. He does better this time, but Bruno Costa is there with Escobar. Over to Conte. He's having all the game today. We miss Bree. We really do. Brozier is coming on for Fagaccia, and we're going to bring on Vale as well for Birch. We've brought on Vale, Brozier, and we're actually bringing on Norman. I don't think he's on yet, but we are bringing on Norman as well. But we'll see if it helps the squad as they go forward with Watkins. This is by far the most defensive work we've had to do all season. Not looking as strong as normal. Combs doing well there, blocking the pass away, but not again. Conte through, 2-1. This could be the first defeat of the season. I know I don't want it, but it is Combs' fault. He's playing okay, but he's got to do better again. He's left his man to run, and you can't do it. You can't do it. I don't know what he's doing. His hand goes up. One-on-one. You can't blame the goalkeeper, but come on, boys. Well, we're back. Can we get anything from it? As Norman, who wants to leave, by the way, is on the pitch. He wants to go, as well as basically anyone. Brozier! He's done it! Is he onside? He's onside! Come on! I need you guys watching because when you watch, Brozier comes on and scores. And that's what he's done again today to make it 2-2 here against Bournemouth. And I didn't see that coming, to be honest. I thought this would easily be our first defeat after going 2-1 down. A lovely header from Vale. Good finish. Maybe Radu could have done better, but we don't mind. I was going to say full time. I was ready to say full time, but we're going back to the game. And it's Campbell. It's them. 4 minutes of extra time, and we are literally 5 seconds away from that. They've scored! It is the... Oh! No way. That is our first defeat of the season, and it's come right at the end. It's come right at the end of the game. Watkins played Sergio Mario through. Good finish, to be fair. Not what we wanted, that. Not what we wanted. Full time. We have to bring it back next game. This Birmingham game has now become the biggest game of our season. Look, league table wise, yes, we're still 6 points ahead of them. But we couldn't afford that. All right, we couldn't afford that. That 6 points ahead is great, but it's also 6 points ahead of Crystal Palace. All right, we're not thinking about Plymouth at this point because, let's be honest, they're nearly 20 points behind us. We're not first. It's a 3-team league at this point. But every game matters. And if we could have beaten them today, that would have taken 3 points off them. They would have been on 44 and we'd be looking at it going, all right, they're out of the picture. We're looking at Palace. Now, 6 points is an easy swim. We've got to play both of those twice still, obviously, in this season. Right. Guys, We have an issue. The issue is that Conor Hazard is injured. Now, Bazunu really wants to leave. Do you just put him in, even though he's not on happy form, he's not played well for us, he's desperate to leave? Or do we just play him even though the game is tomorrow, he's out for 2 for 3 days, but you know he can probably play? What would you do? Carvalho is now unhappy. Right? He's unhappy because his mate's unhappy. Brilliant. But here you go. Here's the thing. He's going to leave at the end of the day. He won't accept a new contract. Right? Carvalho will not accept a new contract. Look. Contract offer, he will not accept one because he's unhappy. So that's great. Do we accept these deals for him because he's unhappy? Do we do that? Or do we not do that? I'm going to leave them there. I'm going to leave them there and think... I'm not going to think about them. I'm just going to reject them. I've done it, boys. Let me know if you think that was the right or wrong thing to do. I put Bazunu in. I did it. He's in goal. Number 1, Gavin Bazunu. Oh, I mean, he was in goal for the time that we lost in the EFL Cup. So let's hope we can do better today against the team who are bottom of the league. We've got Brie, Vasquez, Cuckoo, Cancelo. You know that's our favourite back four. We have Sibley, right wing, Birch, left wing. This is probably my favourite team this season. This is the one I believe in. Neto and... I would say Sarr probably, but Norman is in today. Fagaccia up front, Carvalho behind him. Bench is the same as always, but I put Lowry in there. Let's have a little bit of Tom Lowry today if we're struggling. Their team is weak, so that's why they're bottom of the league. Let's beat them. Kick off. You know what? I can't wait to not see this pink... Wait, Sibley. To not see this pink kit. You know, in real life, big fan of the pink kit. But on here, not a big fan of the pink kit. So that's the positive for FM23 very soon, is not having to look at that anymore when I play my Wednesday save, which probably, as you all know, won't be here on the channel because you've seen it before. You don't need to see it again. As Castledine tries to get through, but a very good defensive tackle, and we take it away and go forward with Birch on this left-hand side. Cuts it back across. Neto can't do anything with it. Carvalho, beautiful turn. Should be put away from Fagaccia, but he doesn't do it. As I say, still looking for you guys to let me know what you want from FM23 as Sibley throws it in. Cuckoo can't get there. Neto back out, but I think Sibley was offside, so he let the ball go. Back again, and it is a free kick just outside the box. It's going to, well, I say just outside. It's a fair whack for Sibs here. He's had a whack, though. Oh! They're on the ball. They're going forward, Davis. And you know what? This is it. You know, weaker teams don't always feel comfortable. And it's hit the post from Tulloch. Very dull first half. And this has been the worst episode of this season, I would say. It's been a season which has been quite happy and easy for us. And I'd say this 2-game period has been very tough. Still 0-0. Made a bit of his formation change so that we could put 2 men up front. Brosier's come on for Birch just to see if anything changes in the game. And, well, hopefully this changes now. We've got an opportunity going forward. Neto and Brie puts it in. It's an easy goal for Cuckoo. Formational change has worked absolute wonders for us there, as we've got a goal straight away. Very good play. Beautiful ball from Brie. Why Cuckoo's there? Not sure, but he is. And he makes it 1-0. That was a game all about the result, wasn't it? Not about the performance, because apart from defensively, obviously Brie and Cuckoo with the goals there. With the assist in the goal. Apart from the back four, bit of Sibley. This is how he ended, by the way. This was the final formation. Apart from that, very disappointing performance from the boys. Going forward, should have scored more. 19 shots, 9 on target. They did just try and defend us out the game. It didn't work for them, but I believe in us better than that to be able to break teams down. So this is how we end. We end on 6 points ahead of Bournemouth. Crystal Palace there not having the best game. And oh my gosh, look at why. They were 2-0 up. And then Barnsley in the 90th minute and the 90 plus 1 minute make it 2-2. Luke Offord, former crew. We all remember. That has helped us out a little bit there, hasn't it? Wonderful work. If only Peterborough could have done the same thing. But they tried. They were 4-0 down at one point. They got it back to 4-3. They couldn't quite finish it off for them. But we're 6 points ahead of them. We are now 8 points ahead of Crystal Palace and nearly 20 points ahead of the team in 4th. It's going well for us. When are we coming back? We are going to come back for the games against Forest and Huddersfield. Why those two? Well, there's a transfer window in between. But you know what? I don't see much happening in the transfer window. I know that sounds a bit crazy, but I just don't. I don't see us doing anything unless players leave. That's why I'm going to do the transfer window here and then these two. So that transfer window, not West Brom, we don't need to see that. The transfer window will probably be on the deadline day, more about players that we're trying to keep than players that we're trying to bring in. I mean, this could be, let's be honest, the last season before Football Manager 23. So I really want to get promotion. We want to finish on that high. Let's see, get into the Premier League as champions is the aim. So we're going to have the Nottingham Forest game and the Huddersfield games when we come back. Remember to do all the beautiful things as well. Like, subscribe, do all the beautiful stuff. It's really appreciated every time you watch one of these guys. I'm not joking. It's just me sitting in my spare room chatting to you. So that's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And we'll see you again soon, guys. We're all Wednesday, ain't we? Till up, Pip.